All right. One of the most secretive law firms in the world is secret no more. After the leak of more than 11 million documents, the Panamanian law firm of Mossack Fonseca has become a household name. But what exactly is Mossack Fonseca, and who are the people behind it? Eamon Javers traveling to Panama City, where you got exclusive access inside of the law firm. Eamon, what have you learned?
Yeah, hi, Brian. We're sitting here inside the law firm Mossack Fonseca right now. And as you say, here in Panama City, this law firm is probably one of the most scrutinized law firms anywhere in the world right now, given the breaking news around the world of the Panama Papers scandal that broke on Sunday last week. I had a chance just recently to sit down with Jürgen Mossack. He is the co-founder of this law firm. And I asked him if he says he's done nothing wrong, which he does say, and he says this firm has done nothing wrong. I asked him if that is the case, why did he think that all of these clients from all around the world were coming here to Panama to do business? Here's what he said.
There is another misconception here. They were not coming to Panama. They were coming to jurisdictions all over the world. In fact, many of them were coming to places like Delaware in the United States, who also incorporate companies in the very same fashion as we incorporate them here. But Panama is just our base. We incorporate companies in many jurisdictions all over the world. In fact, the minority of these companies are from Panama.
Have you received any requests yet for information from international authorities, Interpol, or the FBI in the U.S.?
Not directly. When we get when we get a request, it normally comes from government to government, and the government so we would be contacted by the relevant authority in this country or in any other country. When and if that happens, then we provide the information to the authority, and the information will be in the hands of the proper authorities anywhere at any time.
One of the big questions in this scandal in the United States is how come we're not seeing more prominent American names? We're seeing political figures all around the world, but no Americans involved in this scandal in a big way just yet. Does this firm have American clients?
No. I mean, there may be a few. You could count them probably with fingers of two hands, but when we accept an American client, then it is only if and when they produce a legal opinion from an American lawyer or a tax advisor who certifies to us that the American client has complied with all laws and regulations of the United States.
Are any of your American clients political figures?
No, definitely not.
Are you proud of the business that you run here?
I'm very proud of it.
Why?
Because it's a business that contributes to the international financial community in matters where people want privacy, and I think one needs to confirm, or one needs to know that privacy is a human right.
Even for dictators?
It is a human right for every person, no matter
even
what
gangsters?
Gangsters should not should be dealt with by the authorities, and are being dealt with by authorities. We do not deal with gangsters. Never have dealt with any. Never have dealt with any. As I said, we have always dealt with professional clients all over the world only.
Do you think that your law firm will be able to survive this scandal?
I'm sure we will survive it. Certainly what has happened has not been helpful, but survive, yes.
What's next in this story? I mean, one point many people have made is this is just the inner workings of one law firm in one jurisdiction in one part of the world. Where do you think this story goes next? Where should people be looking?
I think we are one of many firms who does this service, mostly out of OECD countries. We just happen to be based here. But there are many firms, not only law firms, there are many firms where you don't even have to be an attorney, who are company providers in the United Kingdom, in the United States, in many European countries, and they all do the same business as we do. We just happen to have been hacked.
You're the ones who got caught.
I wouldn't say we have been caught because we haven't done anything illegal. So that means that we haven't been caught. we have been hacked.
And Michelle, Jürgen Mossack told me that he believes that this firm has been hacked by a sophisticated computer hacker, but he said they don't have any idea yet, despite the forensics that they've done to try to figure out where this attack came from. They don't have any idea yet just who did this to them or why they did it, Michelle.
Let's delve into this a little bit more in terms of the trade-off between secrecy and then who actually gets secrecy. Eamon, that was a very interesting line of questioning because there are a lot of people out there who will justify banking secrecy because they live in places where they have to be worried about what the government will take from them. But at the same time, the trade-off to that is who do you end up doing business with when you ask them about dictators, for example?
Yeah, that's right. I've been covering this for a while now. And when you talk to Swiss bankers, for example, when you talk to folks here in Panama, they talk about banking secrecy and legal secrecy the same way Americans talk about freedom of speech and freedom of religion. They view it as just a fundamental right for all people. And that gets you into the question that you just raised. For who? For who gets the benefit of all that? And that's what we were trying to get at in the interview there with Mossack.
Yeah, and he seemed to come down on the side that everybody should get it regardless of what kind of person they were.
Right, absolutely. And that's going to be the debate around the world because there are other jurisdictions, as he pointed out, that do this, including in the United States, similar amounts of secrecy in terms of the legal structure of these various corporate entities. And the question is, do governments around the world, does the public around the world have an ability to get into that? Should they be able to see all that?
Thanks, Eamon.
Eamon Javers, we're going to see more throughout the day on CNBC. Thank you. Could J.P. Morgan actually exit the